a wonderfully sweet hello to a new Love Oracle Love Tarot. A wonderful love, heartfelt hugs to all of you. It's great to have you all back with us. And now we're going to take a look. We tap into the energy of the now, the most present energy regarding the question, your counterpart, your person of the heart, your desired partner. Will he or she enter into heart healing, open their heart, and be able to come to terms with everything that was in their past, so that he is no longer stuck in this endless loop which keeps him from seeking closeness to you, accepting it, and entering into a relationship. And now we take a look. Will he or she heal his heart? This experience that he has had in other relationships, maybe family, friends, no matter what it's about, what keeps bothering him over and over again, and always back again, has sort of propelled him away and has again distanced himself from you. Let's take a look now. Dear ones, you know how the energy of the now works. Person cards are gender neutral, and a collective life can't always be a perfect one-to-one match for everyone. To be 100% accurate, you take out what fits for you, for your situation, and also transform the situation or the people involved. And you know, I always bring examples along with me. And it means that when it comes to choosing a pizza, it could also be a margherita pizza, for example. Or in the sausage salad. Okay, yes, I got that question again from the collective. And you know, you can always feel free to suggest ideas for a life for the collective. Write in the comments, and as precisely as possible what it's about. When it comes to situations you can't really grasp the energies, that we also receive a clear message here. Okay, then I would say, let's go, let's take a look. What is being shown here? A big thank you again for all your warm and lovely comments. It's so wonderfully, wonderfully beautiful. I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. And I always really appreciate every single comment. And also for those who don't comment, I know you're there, you are there. And that really makes me incredibly happy. And for that, I am very grateful. Okay, so now I would say, let's take a look. Will he be there? Can he heal his heart, his issues? Or does he say, okay, no, I'll leave it like that? Well, then it is what it is. Let's just leave it like that. Let's take a look. Well, it's starting off well, because in your heart, people, there's something slumbering inside that relates to harmony. And this is also about inner balance. The equilibrium, that's what's going on inside him. And we also have movement in this area. Movement. These are dreams, longings. So really quite clearly, dreams, longings, what's inside them that you can't see on the outside. And that's what I always tell you. We are, yes, whether it's collective or even more intense in personal greetings, we see what's going on inside your heart person, who or what is blocking him, what he doesn't want to say. Everything that's inside him is what he doesn't show on the outside. We see that in the readings. And we always go deep into it. And here it also shows he has dreams, he has longings, and that has to do with harmony. And the balance, this inner balance, and here it can really be that he is not really at peace with himself. And yes, as I said, the rooms which also affect his desires, yes. And he is very slow there, even in motion. So he's not someone right now, one of the fastest guys, maybe even admitting to his feelings, letting them know. That's how it is here. Another crucial point. What concerns him? This is about feelings. But something inside him is also like that. It's moving slowly, you know. And he also has the feeling that he still has a long way to go from his dreams. Also, he's still far from arriving there. But we have movement here. There is already something in motion, even if it's slow. Even if he is slowly moving towards the goal. But this hope, these dreams, that maybe it can't all really happen like that, something is holding him back. That's what's there. But we really have movement here. Also, clarity when it comes to clarity. That's true. He lacks perfection. Nothing is perfect. Those are his dreams, his longings. But he hasn't arrived there yet. And he keeps wriggling out of it a bit. But we have movement here, and I have very positive movement here, because we also have a lucky card included. But there's a barrier here also because there's a lot at stake. About a lot that keeps holding him back again and again. What exactly it is, you'll see in detail shortly. And I really think the movement is very, very good. But something inside him, which is really like a secret that he also doesn't want to look at, is really driving him crazy. And again, where he also closes himself off. So, and then we have it here very clearly. He closes himself off, he shuts his heart. The heart is closed. But we are here to see if he will open up, going into heart healing. The healing from the past, from these issues that he or she has. That's what it's about. And we know, my dear ones, we are, of course, looking at the reading or in the reading, then also at the time tendencies, what the course is like. And it is indeed the case that he is very much affected by it. About the public, but not only that, because here I see in this whole combination that it's on the surface. The surface that he also doesn't show anything different on the outside. So that's very clear. Because showing something different on the outside is completely closing off the heart. Because there are his dreams, his longings. Some people also don't talk about what their longings are. And it's the same there. The superficiality on the outside. It can also be the material things that are being shown here again and again. Maybe he also does something else publicly, officially, but not. That's what is on the heartstring. But we have here all the dreams, the longings. It's definitely about the heart, about the movement of the heart, about heart healing. And there, something, it bothers him. What has to do with the outside? Why he keeps closing off his heart? We have movement here. I see a lot of movement. I'm really looking forward to the clarity we're going to get here. And love. Love is really a whole, something that is constant here with him. And it's about love, and we are moving in your direction with the energy. This is also about affection, warmth. So there's a lot going on inside you. Something always awakens this enthusiasm again. This enthusiasm, it really brings the heart into focus. But then again, slow motion. But we'll take a look. Clarity is guaranteed for you. So let's take a look.
Yes. He also tells himself that love is a strange game. He is really the confused one when it comes to all of this, because he himself is completely confused. And yes, it's about you, what I told you, the heart-touching moments, and we have it again. So there, you're definitely involved here too. It's definitely about you. And There we have a heart-touching moment. He runs away. He runs away from affection. He runs ahead. He also runs away from opening his heart because he keeps holding on to what he has experienced in the past. A very big theme is the past. As for the past is relative. But you are also with him. It might sound a bit strange when I say that you are his past. So you are in his past. I have it wonderfully, wonderfully, beautifully lying here. You are in his past, no matter if it was during the getting to know phase, no matter how you had contact, or if you were already in a relationship. No matter how long ago it was, you are still a part of him inside, because you still occupy his thoughts. Yes, he ran away. He ran away from issues. He ran away from problems. And now we have a very clear, heart-touching moment with him, again and again. He really ran away from his feelings. So, yes, but you know his issues. That he has. Why he also ran away. They are closed off. They keep going into hiding, retreating, just away, away, away. Because he really ran away from his fears. He completely escaped. Because for him, a heart-touching moment is the same as injury. Opening the heart is the same as saying, I'm showing myself small. I'm so sensitive, that's the right word. Now, so, it could also be that it was taught to him again and again. Yes, no matter what injury or what it was, whether it was family, childhood, or relationships with other people, it was always like this. He had to show strength. He couldn't let anything get to him. That and other things, when he finally opened his heart. When was it like that? And bam, it hit hard. Pure injury. And he's like this. He also holds on pretty tightly because he's very insecure about himself. No matter what he shows you out there, the fact is that he doesn't really have the self-confidence. He might show it to you, but inside his treasure of self-worth looks different. Because he didn't want to face his own problems the whole time. And the emphasis is really on wanted to, because we now have here a decisive factor. Image of the riddle. And that's what's going on inside us. Because I brought it up completely. You are in his past. You are the past. Yes, in a positive way, absolutely fantastic. Because you are like it's like this. You actually have him, no matter what he told you, how far the distance is, how many years it's been, whether weeks or months, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You are still completely there. The component, you are still inside him. Because in the repetition I have with your heart person, no matter what he sees outside or something, there's always a heart-soothing moment that comes back. No matter what he experiences, something comes up that reminds him of you. I've been stuck in a loop. He also gets tense again and again. Then out of nowhere, this heart-touching moment comes. Then he feels that there is this warmth. And yes, he can't let you go. He definitely can't let you go. No matter what he shows you on the outside or has shown you, his inner self says something completely different. Because I have such a strong attraction, you are actually family to him. Yes, definitely. And not just a little, but really very intensely. Always the repetition that something comes up. He sees, just as an example, something maybe lying on the table or something that reminds him of you. Maybe you like doing that, or that's from you. Or yes, in the chat history. There's something here that you keep showing up in. But even when he doesn't see anything, it still comes up briefly. This heart and soul, this memory. And it's like this. What doesn't let him go, what keeps repeating in a loop, is the memory of you. There comes warmth. There comes this heartwarming feeling. It catches up with him. It's the memory of you. Here comes warmth. Here comes this warmth of the heart. That's where the feelings of happiness come in.
feelings of happiness. This smile even on his face. And he wanted to push it away. All the time it goes on, he can't push it away, and that's the uncertainty now. Point 1. Would you even still want it? What is bothering him? Because he knows that he pushed you away, put you in the waiting room, someone who maybe never really expressed his love. Maybe he got himself a water heater or several water heaters. So other relationships or something like that. Or that he has pulled away, or now completely immersing himself in work here. He shot, but that's just pure distraction. He was always just running away from himself, running away from his heart. But he can't run away from you. Even if he told you when it's over, then it's over. No, the drip is far from being sucked dry. No, I don't have feelings for you. That's not true either. Here comes the lie. He's running away from himself. He's running away. This fear of opening the heart. But you've actually already opened your heart. Because that's what is being concluded here. This is clearly, it has to do with his fears, with loss, it has to do with his fears. And it's like this wrong perspective, the repetition again and again. I have to put this and that out there, the material things, stuff like that, for example. I clearly have that. Here lies, but in the repetition, always this heart touch. And there I have him, he really has that again in the background. He wants to, and comes to the realization that the old doesn't lead to understanding the past. I already mentioned it in the activity, and it actually started there in the activity. So, I'd say we have it pretty fresh here, actually lying. That means it's pretty fresh. What he has been enduring for a long time, probably for ages. Also, this pushing away happens again and again, and so on. That's what has lasted the longest. It's over. And it really occupies him a lot, especially in the evening hours. So it always comes up again because I have this longing to hold you in my arms, or with one or the other, how it would be to hold you in my arms. Because he feels again and again that there's something where he feels taken care of, held in someone's arms, understanding, care. And those are his longings, because he has never really experienced that. But he longs for that. He has always experienced something different. And every time it got to the point where he had opened up, something would happen like, no, you can't do that, or bam, he was betrayed or deceived. There was always something. And because of that, he completely shut down. And that's why I say it's very current, very fresh. Because that touches him. It can be here. It's been about a week, a month, where he has really come to this realization. It's you. That's where he wants to go. That's that. Those are his wishes, his goals. That's you. His longing is you. You are his home. That's it. And that has been on his mind. That he is now moving forward intensely here. I have the new beginning, the change, especially the new beginning. I have completely aligned my thoughts with yours, the happy feelings. They are increasingly taking on dominance. It's about healing. And where he always saw problems, and then this no and the back and forth, that will be released. I have completely let go of the old from the past. Sure, there are still a few struggles, but the healing, the turn for the better, the realignment, the new beginning, that's what it's about, because this is uncharted territory for him, opening his heart. But he knows that you won't hurt him. Wherever he has always been on this 8 position, you will also have this. He has indeed given you, believed what you said, and this, yes, I trust you, no, I believe you. Those were just words, but deep inside him, it never really registered because he always thought, no, I can't trust anyone. No, I can't believe anyone. And it has always been that way. No, I can't believe anyone. And it has always been that way. He always lumped you in with everyone else. He never saw you as someone completely different. That it's real, your love, what you give him. And there I have, the new alignment is coming to you. because I see him very strongly in communication with himself. Really very intense. And love really has, he allows it, that love has the greatest power and strength because it, as I said, releases that and completely goes into this heart opening, especially the experiences from the past, which I have repeated over and over, where he ran away, didn't want to see again and again this stress, this pressure that he always had inside, like in a prison, like in a bird cage. He lets that go because he realizes it makes him sick. Sickness can be a man's problem. I have the nervous system, his nervous costume comes in, and there I really have, it can really be that he has health issues, that it keeps repeating, also in a constant loop, that something keeps coming up because he is just totally torn inside. He is confused, and from this confusion comes clarity, and in that clarity you find yourself, so what do we have left? Yeah, still a bit of restlessness. Yeah, okay. But as I said, a little bit, because especially the restlessness, I see it here like this nervousness. Yeah, nervousness is here in double form. He is nervous himself because he doesn't really trust himself. There you go. But the nervousness is driven by fear. It's clear there's still a bit of this pop. What's happening here? Okay, but it will be replaced, because there is this and this curiosity of this emaz fluttering, which we already saw at the beginning. This mazi have this heart, then really leads the heart to come right into the cheeks. So, yes, I would say that action is as real as a folk festival with fireworks inside it. And that's how it is when he thinks of you, like a teenager. I have that in this area, and it keeps growing. More. As I said, he can't run away from it because it has so much power, so much strength. And yes, he will definitely replace the whole thing. That is his sorrow. That has been his perspective. We have a lot of vibration here, a lot of energy, the restlessness. And the restlessness is also like this, that the restlessness is really there, becoming more dominant in that area. As I said, because to arrive back with you. It's clear that he's also uncertain, no matter how long it's been. Do you even still want to? Or do I even still have a chance? Because he always sees himself as smaller. That's what drives him crazy. Restlessness is brewing. And it's also like somehow, not that you see him differently, that you might also be thinking, then with him, what kind of game do you feel here now? What are you doing now? That he has this restlessness, that you really see it because he has the change and he's really overthinking things. That makes him restless and nervous, whether you really give him that. And you don't think he's a thinker. I have completely this thinking, this overthinking, this brooding here that you don't think. He's just deceiving you here. Maybe he always did that in the past. So deception maneuvers or something like that. And as I said, it's about trusting yourself because he really kept a lot from you. But from this secrecy, it's like this, he wants to get out of that too. And that's where the tower also collapses and everything is released as well. And the circle definitely closes. Absolutely, definitely. Everything is falling apart. It's falling apart and will be taken away. So he can't have that trust that will be taken away because he will go into trust. And all his fears, worries, and sorrow, that's what really creates this tormenting feeling, which is truly being taken away. And it's like this because now he also knows that action is needed. Because his whole situation is actually wearing him down. Because he realizes now that he can't hold on to it anymore. He wants to arrive, he wants more. And that will be taken away. And here his entire protective shield is also falling away. It completely falls apart.
And now we have the ring on. The circle closes. He knows now, he or she knows that he wants this partnership with you, that you are his completeness. He wants this connection, and he listens to the language of his heart. And even when he says, oh God, I can't make this commitment when it comes to a relationship. So yes, he wants it. He definitely wants it. Even though he has been going around in circles the whole time, we are out of that phase. And he can't let go. He definitely can't let go of you. And that's how it is. This letting go is not possible. As I said, no matter what he has shown on the outside, from the perspective of the timing and the overall picture now, I would say this is right. That he knows exactly that this is what he wants. And no one is coming anymore who can distract him from it in any way. Especially since you also notice what's going on with him. This change, about 3 to 4 weeks to months. I'd say it could be more in the range of months. But you know, time, you always have it in your hands. Always, 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 always. But as I said, 3 to 4 weeks to months in between. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for watching and wish you a wonderfully beautiful rest of the day. Goodbye.